So like I am listening to you talk, and I'm legit almost tearing up because it's bringing back stuff like that I've dealt with in life on the personal side, even on the professional side of
Sure,
things, and
sure.
students, relationships. I
Yeah.
mean, this is so applicable to so much. And okay. I know where I want to go with this, because I love that this conversation has began with self.
Sure.
Do you have ways or thoughts on how we can love others, or help others, support our colleagues, our friends, even if we don't know if they're dealing with stuff, but just maybe, I don't know, check-ins, or just kind of building those kind of love relationships and supporting others as well?
Sure. I have a general answer and a specific answer.
Okay.
General answer is be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I have found that if I'm seeking to nurture those kind of relationships you're talking about that are loving and
Yeah.
caring,
Yeah.
I have to be vulnerable first. I cannot wait for the other person to one day show up and be vulnerable and invite me into their experience. And now I can be empathetic. I have to start with, here's my humanity. Here's my stuff. Here are my challenges. Here are my weaknesses and my limitations. Here are my complexities. And most times, not all times, most times when I've done that, other humans in the world respond with vulnerability and with compassion and with love. And we can begin to deepen those relationships. So I think about, in the break room, we have teachers lounge, et cetera. Instead of talking and really ragging on students, just sharing about the challenges, sharing about, you know what? Today is tough, and opening up. So that's my general answer. Specific answer is, in the book, I share 5 questions that I pull from all this theory, from bell hooks to Tony, to my own mother, to other Black people, to talk about love. And I presented in 5 questions that I ask teachers and I ask educators. These are the 5 questions I want you to respond to as you create lesson plans, curricula, resources, have conversations with colleagues, administrators, families. These are the guiding questions grounded in love. One of them is a question around how your teaching practice interrupts, let's start there, the ideas and the people that threaten the humanity of, humanity of who you want, students, humanity of families, etc. And a lot of people, when they think about equity, I know you know this, we often skip that step. Oh, I love them. I used hip hop in my classroom. Cool. But you know what love is also? Interrupting the things that threaten their growth. That's also love. Yeah. But if you haven't practiced it for yourself and you don't know how, it's going to be really hard for you to stand up for those students because you don't have a practice of interrupting. And so I just share that. Read the book, y'all. But I have 5 other questions that I then give long examples to how I go from those questions to a practice. Not only teaching, but my whole life is in these 5 questions. I wake up every day and I ask myself, these are the 5 that I understand as grounded in love. And I respond to them in ways that make sense. And so if you're looking for some kind of framework or tell you what to do, I don't believe in any of that. I believe that our contexts are very, very different. My humanity is not yours. But I do think that there's a power in questions. And as teachers, we ask lots of questions to get us to things that are loving and that respond to our respective context and our respective challenges and our respective humanity.